Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. We are back again.
We are back, y'all.
No, hell or high water, boy. Look, rain, sleet,
hell or snow.
Listen,
hell no, we won't
go. Nope. I'm not leaving without my people.
Can't do without you.
This is your favorite voluptuous, sensuous, vivacious, and powerful wine tasting show of all time. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I am Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines and Chocolates,
where we love nothing more but to come here for y'all.
That's it.
For y'all.
For you.
Because we know that y'all are out there not using your mouths properly. You're not tasting wine properly.
We know you're not.
We see the wine sales. We see what's going on out there. Okay, y'all not drinking, and it's because you're not drinking it right. You just have to drink it whatever the fuck. And honestly, that's the problem.
It's so unfortunate.
You need to be more intentional, right?
Yes.
And so you can use us as your mouth guides, right? Because we always have every Sunday here live. More time at 9:30, 9 o'clock, whatever. Sunday.
Just listen. Sunday. Just see us on Sunday, okay?
Right.
We'll be here unless we know before ahead time if we just not gonna do it.
Right.
So we'll always let you know, but just
But Sunday, you gotta come here.
Hang in there with us
to drink a little wine, maybe eat a little chocolate or some cheese or some nuts or some berries or something to go with it.
And berries.
Yes. To make the experience more enjoyable, give you more. What friend? We got taste, we got feel, we got smell, we got
it's all of the senses. So the 4 S's take care of most of everything, But this time you're here to listen, because we got a lot to say. It's been a lot going on.
That's true, because not only do we, just do a little taste and sip and, get fun and whatnot, we also talk about all the crazy shit like, Offset, in the hospital and things, and, Tasha K reporting on it and being in trouble for that. African Bambaataa passed away.
We have to have we'll get to it.
We have to drink and talk about
these things.
We can't just talk about them. We have to drink a little something. So we like to represent different wine brands. You can order these. You can drink with us. This one, I just at our local liquor store, but the wines that we like to represent are biodynamic and from California and things like that. So just click the link. All of the information is attached to the episode. You can follow us, all those things. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
And even if you don't get the biodynamic, we at least teach you how to read the label so you can at least know how to see quality, right? So as I told our guys on the Get Off Your Chest podcast, shout out to them, you want to be like parchment paper or like some sort of old-timey type of script paper. That's usually your first indicator is that. Second indicator, they have to tell you what it is about.
Period.
More than just alcohol content. You need more than that. You need to know of the varietal of the grapes, possibly, or like the feel or the notes. Those things are very helpful to help you make a decision.
Because we will also be eating.
Oh yes.
With this.
Yes.
Are y'all ready to
see?
So our lovely Countess here, she's always picking some amazing pairings. A lot of times it's some chocolate, and these chocolates, child, sometimes they be beautiful. Sometimes they look like just jewelry that you can put on, child. And so shout out to Madison Chocolate Co.
So this is from the Alpine in New Glarus, which is located in Wisconsin.
Shout out to Wisconsin.
Shout out to Madison, because Madison is in Wisconsin. If my 5th grade remembers, I believe Madison is the capital of Wisconsin. Check me if I'm wrong. Check the Getty. I don't know. But yeah, so these, for the guys who watch us every week, these were the ones that were supposed to come last week. But, God had other plans.
That's right.
But we still had a fire show. We still got some very lovely decadent
Sure did.
desserts. Even got one for free because our girl hooked us up because she said she liked our outfits.
Okay.
It really just
We
be that
like you.
simple.
It was Easter. She's blessed.
It was really good.
Yeah.
You know, so just really I take an immense joy in finding these chocolates and finding these treats. Sometimes at the 11th hour.
Okay.
I gotta find these things. Hi. I gotta find these things. But I am happy to do it because I look forward to coming here with my friend every Sunday to come and chill and talk with y'all and drink a little bit, eat a little bit, and talk a lot of shit.
That's it.
Okay.
And it says blood orange, raspberry cardamom, Turkish coffee, vanilla, and Earl Grey. So these are not your regular chocolates. Okay.
No.
These are different, bitch. Honestly, look, we ain't even got to open it yet. We already see what's happening. We got a little gold on this side.
Okay.
We got a little raspberry on this side. Yes, hello. Yes, right? Sweet. Y'all ready?
Very sweet.
Are we ready?
Very sweet.
So let's open it up.
Well, no, we got to
open up the wine.
part.
You're right, girl. I'm all excited.
Wine, it's
we gotta
the
do
wine
first.
and chocolate. So wine is always
You're
first
right.
and foremost.
We're gonna use our handy dandy kitchen envy. We don't have to do anything. We just sit here, and it just does all the work for us.
You can still just be telling your story while you open up some wine.
They can do all that.
Yeah.
Like your
Breaking
wrist
nails,
hurt, right? It just
losing your
very
thumbs. You ain't got to do none of that.
Okay. Let me just
Undress
I like to take off all of it. Okay, I like to undress all of it because it don't look, so ratchet and nice and clean. You know what I'm saying?
Clean.
So then we're gonna do the first pour, everybody.
She looks light, like the color.
She's definitely not as dark as Merlot usually be.
Mm-hmm.
She's usually a very, deep girl. She likes to go deep.
Deep. Hey, what a good song.
Hey. Let's do a cheers, my friend. Let's cheers to you for being such an amazing fucking partner. I fucking love you, man.
No, man, you welcome.
I need you, man.
You welcome, bro. We need each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we say you can't do it, it's easier to do with somebody else, to get together. It's hard to do it alone. Yes, you go better together. Yes. And you know what goes better together? Wine and chocolate. Okay?
Cheers to everybody. Happy Sunday. Get your freak on.
Ooh.
I didn't even do my S's properly.
She's sweet.
So first we've seen it. She's a very deep. I mean, she's not as deep as I'm used to, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little light.
I mean, you can go
she got a little. Yeah, she's a very red bone girl. You know what I'm saying? She's very red bone.
Stable.
We're gonna swirl it.
Now I feel like you gave me just a
tad bit too much. I feel like I've been trying to keep it in the bowl.
You feel me?
She's nice and cool though. I will say
that. Well, little dip in the freezer do that to you.
I smell oak.
I smell grapes.
Really? Grapes?
I smell. Y'all know how I feel about my expensive jelly.
Leather.
I definitely got the chocolate.
Did you get chocolate? I'm gonna get chocolate.
I got like some nutmeg or some blackberry. Spice. So with that cardamom, this gonna go off.
I could eat a super juicy burger with this. Maybe some pizza, some real cheese.
That's what we need to do.
Some pizza.
Yeah, we just need to go to mine. You know what I'm saying? Chef it up, try your pizza, try my pizza, everything. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I also get licorice. I'm getting
rich also.
I'm getting some candy.
It's definitely rich. It's rich. All right. Ooh, them cannon. That cannon right there.
Now this Merlot got some bite.
Yeah, it sure does.
She biting.
So she's 13.5.
14.5.
Oh, 14.5. My bad. So that's why. 14.5. Merlot, she's like the old girl at the club. Like not the old girl, but she's like the elder woman. Like she's like
okay, she is the floss lady at the strip club.
Yes.
She's the girl that be back there making all the girls' clothes. Yep. Sewing.
Make sure you got everything you need.
She there to make sure your locker don't get broken. That's what she is.
Your wipes.
Because she used to be a dancer.
Yes.
She used to be a dancer.
Yes.
And so she said, you know what? I'm a guide.
Yes.
I'm gonna give the guidance that nobody gave me.
I'm still gonna be in the club.
But
Like, don't get it twisted.
But I'm gonna tell that girl, hey, don't dance on that no more, cause he cheat.
And
you know what I'm saying?
and don't drink. You know, get you some water. You know what I'm saying?
Or if you
get
do take your
wine.
shots, make sure you drink water after every shot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, that's who she is.
Merlot has got your back.
Yeah, and then her name would be Merlot.
It would.
This is her old stage name.
Yes.
Y'all give it up for Merlot.
Mm-hmm.
Come to the main stage. Hey.
Yeah, she definitely used to be on the pole with everybody. She knows the DJ. Like, everybody call her, you know what I'm saying, mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She mama.
Yeah. Big love.
Yeah. Yes.
Big love.
Big love. I love it.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on the burger. I like a steak.
Yes.
I would like some spicy arrabbiata with some bucatini. That's what I would like. I would like a good, deep, thick, hearty red sauce of some kind with a really lovely toasted baguette, some sort of French or like Italian bread. Balsamic vinaigrette.
Yeah, something real deep.
I'm making myself real hungry.
I'm saying, bro, if you had like some steamed vegetables with like a butter sauce,
like some saffron jasmine rice, with the harissa chicken. Get into it. Now, if you have yet, or if there is not in your area, a place called, forgive me, it's either Cava or Sava. It's C-A Cava. Man, when I tell you, it's like the Mediterranean Chipotle, bro. Like, that's just so good.
It is so good.
That chicken was so good. So yeah,
so tender and seasoned well.
Yeah, that's my seasoning would definitely go very well with this.
Yes,
So. Well, shouts out to
Parducci
Mendocino
County.
Yeah.
In California.
What you want to talk about first, girl?
Well, there's a lot going on. There's so much going on. I feel like
so much trauma.
So here we are at basically 13 minutes. We could get Offset out the way because that really happened last week. You know, we know. Glad Offset's okay. You know, sounds like he's back at the casino.
Girl, okay, so I watched a little video before we got started just so I'll give you some information. So first and foremost, we want to clear up some information because it was alleged that he was shot in the buttocks.
Right. He was not.
He was not shot in the buttocks. Right. He actually was shot somewhere in the waist, which is even more
disturbing.
Yeah, because you literally could have died. You could have bled out.
Yeah.
That's major artery town down there.
Absolutely.
On top of your jewels. You know,
right.
You can't be out here catting around no more. It's probably what you don't need to be doing anyway. But yeah, like you said, like he's literally on a fucking motor scooter at the casino. And this other friend is on a little motorsped with him and they just pitting around. They think they think this shit is a joke, bro. They think this shit's a game. So to clear up also from last week, so Lil TJ was only alleged to have shot Offset, but turns out it may have been one of the people that was with Lil TJ that shot him because TJ ended up getting some hands from somebody in Offset's group, right? And that's where that video came from where it's getting all broken up and people like, you know, what, right? Mm-hmm. So that's to explain that. And then, girl, this motherfucker owes $125,000 to a casino in Detroit.
Somebody say you too broke to be cheating on Cardi. I said, now, well, you know, sometimes you must hear the truth. Yeah, and the truth does hurt.
And you know, I'm just gonna throw this out as an alleged because I don't want to touch K come at me. But you know, it would not surprise me if she was buying a lot of shit because she even like went on her Instagram lives and was like, you know, I basically been holding everything down. Like I've been paying for everything because even before Takeoff died, it wasn't really looking too great for Offset's solo career. I think we were all holding out hope that these niggas would just get together one day and talk it out and then we'll just get the Migos back because like we said, better together. Because even when they broke up and just it was Quavo and Takeoff. They were doing amazing. I listened to Unc and Neff like was it Unc and Few or what is it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I listened to Unc and Few like a lot. It was very good. I liked the videos that they had. So and it just kind of was like, well, we'll just let that nigga go off and do his thing or whatever. But we gonna continue on because he on some other shit. Because I guess he thought he was the Beyonce. So I found out the hard way that you was the Pharaoh. So, anywho, so yeah, he owes $125,000.
And I'm gonna just say something. Bruno Mars, you ain't shit.
What'd he do?
You ain't shit because he got on the stage with Anderson .Paak talking about, and I don't owe no casinos, but nigga, now.
That was
it is not the same. It is not the same.
Nobody needed that.
Who asked that question?
Ugh.
Nobody asked that question, Bruno.
What an
You are
annoying
messy
nigga for that.
You are messy for that.
Wow.
Nigga, and honestly, when did that happen? Because I know it was sometime soon, nigga, because that shit just came out.
Well, I mean, if we want to be messy back, you don't make good enough R&B to be making these motherfucking type of jokes about real niggas with your karaoke singing ass. You might not. You might want to. You might. No,
like Love Train.
Listen, I fucking hate it. I hate it. I didn't need that. I think I've said on this show before what my main grievance was with that whole Silk Sonic era of that whole shit. And it's just like, and this is no shade because I like Bruno.
Yeah.
And I was very excited for that album to come out because of what he did with 24 Karat. For you niggas getting these comments getting to me, I ain't no fucking hater. I can just say I don't like it. I felt that because also the 70s is my favorite era of music.
Right.
And you don't karaoke that. And for you and Anderson to be as extremely artistically, musically talented as you are, y'all really phoned that shit in. You did not take any time to really make any type of your take on it. It was just a parody of, and that is my main issue. And that's why I said you could keep your little motherfucking comments to yourself because you was touching black people's business and you did a badass job. So you can't be making no jokes, junkie.
Well, Offset, I'm glad you're okay. I also heard some things that like Cardi, was concerned, and I'm glad to hear it.
I mean, this is the baby mamas of the world, the mothers of children of the world. This is where y'all have y'all got my biggest sympathy because you still got to care about this motherfucker because you had his children. Yep. You can't just turn that man off. You can't just leave him alone. You can't just put him in the past, put him in the dirt. No, because eventually your kids are going to have to go over there. He's going to tell them some things. He's going to show them some things. And they come back to you. And you got to dispel shit.
You just got to be mature when you don't want to.
Yeah.
Like at the time that you really don't want to be mature, you got to, because it's like it's bigger than you. It's bigger than me.
You're saying kryptonite things to me right now.
And it's hard enough. You know what I'm saying? It's hard enough, so you just don't feel like dealing with that. But I wonder though, I hope that she remembers that time that she acted a fool, was like, die slow, nigga.
Ooh,
all on the internet. Like you can't do stuff like that. You just can't. Even as much as you want to just get now, like even stuff that I've posted. Because I done posted some stuff in the past when we wasn't getting along, whatever. And so you look back on it, you like, it just doesn't age well.
No, it don't.
But you regret it. Right, because you never thought that you would be in this position.
You never thought you would have to take it this far.
No, and so it's unfortunate that it's just at the end of the day, nobody wants anybody to get hurt. At the end of the day, no matter what happened or didn't happen or someone cheated, it's just like in the grand scheme of it all, like that's just too much. And then over some damn whatever gambling or whatever, some money like $10,000, like bitch, all the money the niggas have made.
But that just goes to show, like you went through all that money like that. So last thing, we're gonna wrap this up. So I feel it's also important to note that not only does he owe that casino $125,000, he owes different types of $5,000 to $10,000s to dozens of people. When this nigga got shot, Nobody was saying get well. Everybody was saying, when you gonna pay me my money?
Pretty much.
There was at least 6 niggas. I was like, when you gonna pay me my money?
Pretty much.
You know, when you gonna pay me my money?
I made
even Selena Powell had this is the same thing I said like about Drake, right? And J. Cole is like, how dare you give Drake any type of window to actually to dislike you? How dare you give Selena Powell the power to actually come out here and be right about you owing her money? And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to believe her when she said that you were saying all this crazy shit about Cardi and the kids, because she already got you on tape talking about you want to take out old boy's knees. You know what I'm saying? Tanya Hardin style, you feel me? So, Nancy Kerrigan style. So, you know, gambling debt, gambling addiction, I think sex addiction are two, in my opinion, are two of the biggest, hardest addiction. Well, we throw drug addiction in there. Them the top 3. Sex, gambling, and drugs. Those turn you into a completely different person. You abandon all belief of your senses. You start doing everybody wrong because it's just about chasing that dragon. And I hope eventually you slay that dragon. I hope you get you some help. Shout out to Quavo. When he heard he got shot, he wasn't paying. He said prayers up because keep in mind, that's how he saw your other partner die. His nephew died in front of him. Y'all can stop blaming him for that shit too. So, and only to still die in the same type of circumstance over fucking gambling.
And that's what I'm saying, where it's just like, nigga, after that, like you said, to wrap this up, after that, to then take your black hobbling ass back over there, it's just beyond me. Okay? It's just really fucking beyond me. But
you said
handle your fucking business, okay?
Let's go over there.
I really need to lock all this down. Let's open up the chocolate.
That's
made me mad. I was like, nigga,
because
it ain't been 48 hours.
That's some real loser. And then did you see him in his hospital gown out there smoking the square?
Yes.
I was like, this is a fucking mess. You look absolutely ridiculous.
Everything looks crazy. And then, you know, then you got to come out here because he's like, I just want everybody to know I'm settling my debts. I hope so. I hope so.
With what money? I'm really curious. With what money? Oh, do you need to pop the other side too?
Maybe so. Maybe I'm fucking that up.
Saber box. Right, speaking of, it is Saber season. Saber season is among us. First day of spring, we will be sabering for y'all. Make sure that you're watching.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry. All right. Ooh, we have a nice assortment. What do we call this? Diagram? This is a nice assortment diagram. So that shout out to, what do they call it again, friend?
The Alpine at New Glarus.
Come on. Thank you. Thank you for that. Mm-hmm. Because we like to know what the fuck we're eating. Okay.
We need a guide.
Just out here, got us in the wilderness. No type of guidance or nothing.
Ooh, so they have different ones on the back. They have a single origin ganache. They also have sun butter. Wonder what that's about. They have grapefruit. They also have rose, vanilla, and lime. But today, we're going to be getting into blood orange, raspberry cardamom, Turkish coffee, vanilla, and Earl Grey. Ooh.
Someone said yes, Mediterranean Chipotle.
Yeah, Mediterranean Chipotle is the lick. So mod pizza is the Chipotle of pizza. Chipotle is the Chipotle of Chipotle.
It's the best fucking pizza.
And what you call a Cava is the Chipotle, is the Mediterranean Chipotle. So get it.
Which one are we starting with, friend?
Let's take a look at those pictures. So this is Earl Grey.
We need to do this last because it's so pretty.
Okay, that should be Turkish coffee.
Okay.
This looks like raspberry cardamom. That don't got a lot on it.
Right. It's like, what is it? And then what the fuck? There's a back.
That must be vanilla then, because vanilla is plain.
Okay.
And then let's see.
Turn it back around.
Blood orange must be the other one.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's orange. Turkish coffee.
Oh no,
that's Earl Grey.
Oh, okay. Oh,
that's
what
orange.
Is this?
That's Turkish. Is that no? That's orange. That's
coffee. Okay, so coffee.
That's Turkish coffee.
Got it.
That's the orange.
Yeah.
That's the vanilla.
Vanilla.
Woo!
So do this way?
Yeah,
Okay.
just go straight through. So we're gonna start
Raspberry.
on the raspberry cardamom. I'm excited about this. I want to see how this cardamom gonna act with this.
One more time for the
Just fine.
folks. Clip that. Make sure you get that. Okay, people. Very cute.
Let's show them one more time.
One more time.
One more time. All right, gonna get this cracking. So really quickly, since we're talking about Offset, unfortunately we got to talk about Cardi because of Offset, but it's not too bad. So I think Cardi pulled a flim flam on us.
A flim flam?
Yeah, because you know how went to the Super Bowl, they all booed up, and the people speculating because he lost the Super Bowl that they broke up, even though he was having like his baby mamas and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, good luck and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this last stop, I don't remember where she was recently, but this last stop, baby daddy was there with his mama.
I did hear about that. Oh, I did hear about that.
And she told the folks like she getting some dick.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna get us some dick in that. So
Party?
I know this is troubling that man who just got shot. I know this make him even more mad because I'm sure he probably thought it was over. I thought in his reprobate mind he won or whatever the fuck. But yeah, go ahead and give her that warning because I felt it coming.
Party? Don't do it, bitch. Have your little fun. Go away. And really, quite frankly, I don't even think you should have fun. Let's take a taste first. Tasting this first.
That's some dark chocolate.
It is. It seems like fudge. Let's go. Let y'all hear me. It's very.
It's warm.
Yeah.
It's like an inviting type of like.
It's
like
so soft.
Thank you. I appreciate that for sure. Because the fact that it just instantly started melting when it hit my tongue, I highly appreciate that from the chocolate standpoint.
It's not overpowering. It is very, very chocolatey, like dark chocolate.
That raspberry said, how you doing?
And my God, if you taste the raspberry in the wine, like
that plum and that
Alpha
raspberry, they are just having a orgy, child.
Y'all know them gushers.
Ooh.
The gushers, when you get that gusher in your mouth,
I used
it's
to
just
love
that
those.
raspberry-ish gusher. That's what that tastes like. A little cranberry. A little cranberry. I'm getting that. You know, Cardi. Now, I don't understand it, quite frankly, because allegedly he got another baby.
Fucking hey, are you serious?
Allegedly. There's another child on the way. And Tasha K was sent receipts and she'd been talking about it. And that's why at the 28th minute, I'm trying to timestamp. Apparently Cardi B is sanctioning Tasha K. Now, I don't really know what sanction means, but it doesn't sound good. Like,
let me explain.
Okay.
So, as we already know, as we already know, she owes Tasha K, owes Cardi B $4 million, which is crazy, off of the defamation. I mean, because honestly, you were asked to stop.
She was strict.
You were repeatedly asked to stop.
Yeah.
You just said fuck all that,
and you're still going.
And that's why I said we're back to that same thing, right? So she's already going against her gag order. Now keep in mind, this is a gag order that she created with the court so that she could make her payments, her monthly payments, right? On top of trying to file for bankruptcy so she ain't got to pay. But anywho, this was an agreement that she signed. I won't do no more. Even the judge, if I find the young guy's clip, put it in here. But like the judge basically was like, do you understand? Okay. Like, you want to just stop while you're ahead. Okay. But she said, okay, so many times. That document, like, do you understand? She said, because I know they don't trust you. I get it. But I need you to understand that you need to make better choices. And she claimed she understood, but she don't. So she's back out there. And so what she was doing is she would not say Cardi's name directly.
Right.
She would say things around Cardi,
Yes.
and you could just assume she was talking about her. And then she would also talk about people around her, because that was also in the gag order for her not to do that.
Yes.
You can't talk about the children. You
Right.
can't even talk
The
about
baby
Offset.
children,
You can't talk about anybody of any type of close relation to Cardi B. Okay, whether they were closely related at the time or not. When that person becomes closely related to Cardi B, you are no longer allowed to speak about them, right?
Right.
So she's still doing those things. So she would make posts and then delete them and stuff. And like, keep in mind, somebody's getting paid a good check just to watch this lady's social media, just to see if she says something. Just to, I wish you would. I wish you would hit post. I wish you would. Screenshot, clips. We got you. So basically, Cardi has enough evidence from the last time to hit her with these sanctions, but not just for these sanctions. No, they're not going to put a clause in there for future shit.
So if you sanction means
well, we could call it a tax, right? Or a fee.
I see.
So
okay.
or
so
you're getting whatever penalty that is.
I see.
Because a sanction is whatever penalty that the company or whatever the parent offendee deems, right?
Okay.
So in this case, it's that moolah, baby. It's the money that you claim that you don't have, that you play fucking shell game with. Like you ain't got millions of followers on these platforms. We know that when you are a real person in social media, you get to the money, bitch. Because look at Drewski. I know you get to the money. Your winos and all this shit, bitch. If you wasn't such a fucking flight risk and shit, bitch, we try to partner with you with your wino ass, but you're terrible. You know what I'm saying? You're bad for business. You know, you are a habitual line stepper, just like I called Kanye last week. Y'all some habitual line stepper people. Y'all don't feel like the rules apply. Offset y'all don't feel like the rules apply to y'all. Y'all feel like you can just do whatever you want. You don't have to pay people back. You don't have to settle your debts. You don't have to shut up. You don't feel like you don't have to offend people. Like, you guys just do what you want, and then you get your consequences, and then you want to make a GoFundMe. Well, how you gonna make a GoFundMe? Nah, sister, you eat that. You eat that right on up. So that's what's gonna happen, old girl.
Yeah. Well,
want to try another chocolate?
Let's do it, and then we can talk about Gucci. Gucci Mane had a wedgie there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got. What's it?
Next up, I don't know what to do. No.
Let's see. There it is.
Okay, I just had it. So next up, looks like it's gonna be the good old Turkish. Yes, Turkish coffee.
Here we are, guys. Clip that. Number 33. That's where we at. Okay. All right. Where is the? Do I have it?
No, pop it over here.
Okay. Yes. The Turkish ball. The Turkish
okay. What the fuck is that? Turkish.
Yeah, the Turkish. Okay. Again, I am not too impressed yet. I'm okay with the last one, but
you mean like with the taste?
When it's just a bunch of chocolate in the middle, I'd be like, man, come on now. I better taste this something.
That's right.
A little different something. Let's go.
I smell it.
You smell it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, at the end, it came around. I was like, all right now.
I do like this.
But here it is.
This is buttery.
Mm-hmm. I do like them. It's definitely chocolate espresso martini.
It's buttery, but it's got like some savoriness to it.
And I like the crunch. Thank you for the crunch.
And that's the coffee bean.
Because you need a little texture in there. Can't just have smoothness all the time. Mm-hmm. With the mums?
This has got a little spice in it. I actually like it with that. Woo! Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. Hit that ass, didn't it?
Mm. Oh wow. Now that's good with that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's some real espresso martini shit right there. For real, for real. Like mouth kind of burning a little bit because it's kind of the alcohol is like, but the chocolate makes it so good, and the cocoa. I mean, sorry, the coffee. It just adds that extra texture, that extra flavor. There we go, extra flavor. Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
So Gucci Mane responded with a song.
Oh boy,
we're not playing the song.
We're not.
We don't have any battery.
I'll put it in here.
Yes, in the clips. Check out our YouTubes. Make sure y'all subscribe.
We're working very hard.
Yes, we are. What did I have to say about what I heard? I'm honestly still just baffled that this is a thing. Like, I just still can't even believe this is a thing. This is going on.
What the fuck is this? Like Twilight Zone ass shit.
Like, seriously, like, we didn't have an April Fool's, so I feel like they tried to.
They did.
Go ahead and say it. But don't forget, real life is fucked up. So, yeah, as far as people saying that he's a snitch, I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Like, do I feel that we could handle this in the Black community? Yes, I do feel like that. But who Shiesty fucked that up?
Yeah.
The moment that, yeah, there were guns involved. Like, you can really even, with just like some you win some, you lose some. You know, like, live to fight another day ass shit. Like, we could just swap this out. But no, you got guns into it, holding people with guns, kidnapping.
Sign the paper, nigga. Jesus
like,
Christ.
I just don't even understand I just don't understand how we don't have a deal and other motherfuckers like Pooh Shiesty who are stupid at, I'm just playing. But no, seriously, it's just like, how do you function like that? Like, as a real person in a business. Like, you have a business, like, he has a business. And you don't even know that you can't make people sign contracts under duress. Like, nothing about that plan was ever going to work. Gucci, you want some real fuck nigga shit, I'll be honest, because there does come, I feel like, a point where you have to let shit go. Like, just taunting a nigga and be like, yes, you're my slave forever. It's like, okay. Like, we are missing the plot here. Like, we have,
you're my slave forever.
like, sir,
holy shit,
this is not what we want to really, put out there to the world. Like, I'm hoping that is not really what you want, Gucci. I'm sure, at the end of the day, I know you have to do what you have to do for Ice and Miss Keisha and everything like that. But my God, just holding this man hostage, that's why he's doing all this. Like, again, we could have really handled this so differently.
Yeah. This is so hard for me, y'all. This has been a very difficult thing. Because as I've mentioned on this show before, I am a Gucci girl. I do enjoy me some Gucci Mane. So first things first. The song. Let's just talk about the song. It's a song away. I tapped my toe. I ain't gonna lie, because Zaytoven was on the keys. I mean, Zaytoven and Gucci Mane is always gonna be a classic pair, so I took it for that. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as these lyrics go, Chuckle City, baby. I slapped my knee a few times. I was just like, first of all, I can't believe you're doing this.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying I can't believe you're doing this on the same. I'm not saying it. I can't believe he's doing it, but I'm not saying it for the same reason that niggas are saying it. For the I can't believe you snitching that. I just can't believe you doing it. It's just so weird. It could honestly just silence is golden, especially because this is a potential Fed case. Yes, silence is golden. Plus, the streets is already calling you a snitch because you own paperwork. And then my thing is, why would you further confirm that by coming out with the song? It's just I just would have just let the paperwork speak for itself and just been quiet until all goes away, right? So
that seemed like a bitch, which
I mean, listen, pinned to the paper, but it's under duress. I thought that part was hilarious. I thought that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. He did all that and still signed to me. I'm sorry, that shit was funny. It was funny. It don't help him out in the grand scheme of things, but I thought it was funny. Now the situation is now it's getting kind of tricky out here because now it's looking like Pooh might not go down for this. Because according to Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, the feds have been sitting on this shit for like 3 months and they have done nothing. They ain't got no witnesses. They ain't got no statements. They ain't did this, that, and the other. So, and on the fact, I guess you doing the song kind of don't help either, because you also went on IG Live and said that she wasn't going to take the stand. You weren't going to testify. So then why'd you do the song? And then why'd you say that it happened? Because, like you said, we could have just kept it to streets, could have just kept it to some things like that. But to that point, which he also said in the paper and the song, they were under no pretense.
The paperwork and the song is fucking I'm sorry.
They were under no pretense that a shoot 'em up bang bang was on. Everybody was under the pretense that we are coming here to talk about business. And even according to the statements I heard before, you even came there to talk about business. But like you were saying, where I also fault Gucci is that you weren't trying to let that man out his contract. All this could have been avoided if you just would have let that man out his contract, because while he was in there, you dropped everybody from 1017 except for him and Fujiano.
Or give him some money. All that fucking money.
Well, according to the song, he said he was putting money on his book, so he don't know why the fuck he was coming out here trying to boom, boom, boom me in the first place. Like, according to the song, he was like, nigga, I was in your corner while you was in there. So, like, I don't even know all that. But, again, that's gaslighting, because that's like a nigga giving you $5 when he really owe you $500. So, you know, we could...
$50 when they're in it.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Don't make me mad. Okay, so, I feel there's a shared responsibility for this shit. You brought this on yourself, Gucci, and Pooh, you took this shit too far.
Yes.
And honestly,
everybody's wrong.
Pooh, all you had to do was get some representation. But Pooh is young and he is severely developmentally arrested, and his own father did not even give him no guidance. So I in my best mindset can't even imagine this person doing things. This man was lying on live. This nigga was cross states with his motherfucking ankle bracelet on. This is a nigga that don't care about nothing. And quite frankly, like I said last time, your people should have did that shit for you while you stayed your ass in motherfucking Memphis. Okay? You just stayed in Memphis. Bloop, bloop. Is it done? All right, cool. And you could have came on your little song or whatever. So prayers up to, I guess, to everybody involved. Pooh might not go to jail. Who knows? Because especially if what his prosecutor is saying is true, on top of Gucci not testifying, then
we don't have a case.
We don't have a case.
Listen, I honestly, it's not that I don't want Pooh Shiesty to be held accountable, because for me, it's just kind of like, nigga. Now, okay, I will say, you going to jail over something like that, I do understand. At least it wasn't like, something super stupid. Like you went stupid over something
about your bread,
right? I understand that.
Millions of dollars.
So I can't give you that, but it's just again how you did it. Oh, sorry,
got it.
Yes, how you did it, and put this down here. And the fact that we could have did this so much. Like, this situation didn't have to go this fucking far. And Gucci, shame on you, because you're supposed to be an OG, bro.
Yes.
You're supposed to be setting a good example.
Yes.
And those days of Diddy shit and like all this extra shit with labels and stuff, like, we don't got to stop.
That was the whole thing about
Suge Knight bullshit. Like, it's over.
That was the whole thing about being independent.
It's over.
So y'all didn't have to do that. That was the whole thing about getting signed. So you could get out the streets. It's like that was the whole point. You was just supposed to tell your rat tails on wax from that point forward. You know what I'm saying?
And you real gentlemen and businessmen and black men who want to see other black men succeed, especially ones who are like Pooh Shiesty, who are clearly
needs all the guidance. Needs all the guidance he could get. And you was like, oh, you a dumb little nigga. Let me steal from you.
Right. No.
And then now you found out with your old ass, these young boys ain't playing. We've been trying to tell y'all these youngins ain't playing with y'all.
Clearly.
We, as the aunties try to say, we don't want to ruin your young black fun. But you looked at his young black fun and said, fuck your fun, little nigga. I'm fit to have fun. And it was just too much.
We doing vanilla next.
All right. let's keep it real regular.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can calm it on down with the vanilla. You know, everybody just calm the fuck down.
Did you display it?
Oh,
I mean, really not to display.
It's nothing to show.
It's just
it
a
looks like
basic
a brownie.
chocolate dipped vanilla.
Little square.
Little square.
One more time.
Down there.
There you go. Okay.
So yeah, that is just really aggravating to me.
This is not bad boy no more. Like all that shit's done. Okay, we have got to be better. We have seen that it doesn't have to go this way.
It doesn't. All right, what
Some
you getting out of that?
Fudge
Everything
in the
is
middle.
real thick.
Yeah. Luckily, it's not just so, like you said, it melts in your mouth. So
I will say, I think my main critique is I don't smell anything.
right.
Everything smells like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, when we taste it, we get what we need. But I just want more. I want more out of my senses.
This one didn't really do anything for me. It tastes more milk chocolate than dark chocolate though. So maybe that's what I'm getting is like
The vanilla's made it creamy.
Yeah.
I do like it with the wine though. I do enjoy that. We got some little bit of honey out of there. A little bit.
Let's see what our next
swap is. I know we get into
what?
Because I gotta have this conversation because it's just we're gonna talk about Africa Bambaataa, y'all.
Yes, let's do it because I don't really know who this person is, but I saw that and I was like, when you said what you said, I was like, damn.
Let me pull up.
Pull it up. Give me a little some of that. Thank you. That's good.
So I want to talk about Africa Bambaataa because this is an extension of the conversation we're having.
With Brandy?
No.
Oh.
About Gucci and Pooh, right?
Oh,
Because unfortunately, and we gotta talk about Usher too. I'm gonna have to throw that in here too. This is a three for.
Well, we wanted an R&B, so
Okay. It'll follow us into
R&B.
We'll follow take the R&B, right? For those who don't know who Africa Bambaataa is, I'm a friend. Africa Bambaataa is one of the leading pioneers of hip hop.
Okay.
For those who know his classic song Planet Rock, Planet Rock, Don't Stop. Yeah, you've heard it before. You've heard it before. So, classic song. He made what was called the Zulu Nation. The Zulu Nation was former gangs turned into a musical hip hop collective because hip hop, shout out to Charles Brown. He said, and I quote, to remind us that hip hop was made to curtail gang violence. That's how hip hop was even created. They were all broke and destitute, and they figured out that instead of killing each other, let's just battle. Let's battle with graffiti. Let's battle on wax. Let's battle as DJs. Let's battle as dancers. You know, we can take it and still have pride without killing each other, right? So this is a grandfather. This ain't even no elder statesman. This is a grandfather, forefather of hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. And he unfortunately used his power to be a groomer and a predator to many young, wayward Black boys. And yeah, no women, all boys. He molested at least a dozen. That we know of and came forward. Yeah. And it's upsetting because fuck Charleston White. Charleston White is such a piece of shit because he is much like most people who don't believe victims, especially men, and was blaming him up and down for being 15 years old and wanting it and why'd you go back and all the fucked up questions they usually ask anybody. I don't know why you would ask a child because first and foremost, this was a man that he trusted, that he grew up with. And when you're a young person and something like that happens to you, your brain does not know how to process that. Your brain wants to just think maybe that was just a freak accident.
Or it was love.
Either way, you're just thinking maybe that was just a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that,
it's not as bad.
It's not as bad. But then you see it continue to happen. But then based upon who this man was and maybe what he was promising or trying to give, much like Diddy, like all these people come with gifts.
Yeah.
They come with gifts wrapped up in your hopes and dreams and they dangle them in front of you, right? And so he, for decades, was being a vicious predator, and he recently passed away, which is why we're talking about him. He passed away from cancer, I believe 67 years old. And nobody could really give him a proper eulogy because we had to talk about him being a proper PDF. And what makes me sad is KRS-One, who was also an elder, a grandfather, let's keep it funky, the professor of hip hop, basically he said everything short of fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It was very much, don't disrespect Africa Bambaataa. Don't take away from his legacy with allegations. He stressed that word real hard. He doesn't believe anybody. He don't believe nobody. And there's a main guy by the name of Hassan who's been like the main mouthpiece. And, love him or hate him, a lot of people really don't enjoy him. So they take the fact that they don't like him to discount what he says. But he's been saying the same shit for 30 years. He's been saying the same shit. Like, the story ain't changed. And there have been, like I said, dozens of other people have come forward. Some have stuck to it, and some of them have recanted because of fucking shame. Not only shame, but people are making you feel bad about talking about somebody who violated you because he, helped birth hip hop. But he's not the only motherfucker that birthed hip hop. Hip hop was a collective by many different elder statesmen and women. If we had to ask you about this nigga, that's what it is. But his actions don't take away from hip hop as a whole. We just gotta say, unfortunately, this nigga was real nasty. However, Zulu Nation hip hop he lives on. He had to step down, all that type of stuff, right? But what is really upsetting to me is because, honestly, I gotta talk about it again. Ever since the battle between these two people, there has just been an accelerated effort to destroy hip hop from the ground up, from the inside out, to where you have people who owe their livelihoods, owe their billions of dollars, their millions of dollars, owe their fame and their clout and that big ass house that they have to the very thing that they are trying to dismantle. They want to take a man who is literally holding up the mantle of hip hop and saying he's taking the fun out of it. Oh, this guy, he's just gloating. And oh, poor Drake. And you guys don't understand. And, and then we get, the shit like that. We get the shit like this. We get these conversations. And I like to tie Usher into it, these apologists, these covers, these people who cannot separate the art from the artist or the artist from the contribution. And it's like they cannot recognize that two things can be true at once.
I was just going to say, it sucks that people just can't say both.
Yeah, it's fine. But when you put the cape on to save somebody else's somebody else's that's a good word. That's not the one I'm looking for. Somebody else, we'll say legacy. When you do that to try to save somebody's legacy, because Usher did use that word. When you try to save somebody's legacy, you are doing a disservice.
Because you're not being honest.
You're not being honest. And you dismissing. And the thing is, between him and Usher specifically, these are not tall tales. These are not accusations. This ain't just something somebody did. No, this is documented, decades long type of shit. Melly Mel was on fucking Vlad TV, another elder statesman, grandfather of hip hop, basically saying like, yeah, it was an open secret. Like, y'all knew he was doing this, but because of who he was, and honestly, what was at stake at the time, because we are talking about the 80s, we are talking about hip hop, most people, if not all of y'all, really said, that's not my problem. Y'all heard that it was who it was, and your loyalty to this person would not let you believe it. And then we are talking about the 80s, where victim blaming was just the thing to do. It makes me think of how Shaka Khan said that Ike Turner was a lovely man. we have to understand that anybody 60 plus, I must actually say 55 plus, 50 plus, they've been through some shit. They've been through a lot of things that they think that we are too emotional about or complain about too much. But that's because in their time, they just had to take it. They just had to take it. They just had to be quiet about it. They just had to move on. So many of them have not been to therapy, and then all they do is just push it on down generation after generation to where it just doesn't stop. There's no accountability taken. Usher was up here talking about he was at Diddy's fucking flavor camp at 15 years old, walking in the room, seeing people fucking having orgies and such. This is a man who was also groomed at a young age as well, too, who also had his hopes and dreams dangled in front of him, as a child. And we just want you to be cool, man. So all those things just really make me sad as a hip hop lover, because again, we Black,
we gotta take the good with the
this
bad.
is Black culture we talking about, and this is our time to really reroute our culture. And these are the things we're gonna have to do to reroute our culture. We can't keep holding on to these relics from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or whatever.
We gotta get better.
You gotta get better, and we gotta hold these niggas accountable. Now, like we said about Kanye last week, if you do the work, if you truly do the work, then we gotta call it a spade. But it's when you don't do the work, when you victim blame, when you try to become the victim off of what you've done, or when you refuse to hold somebody you admire accountable, we all lose. We all lose. And then you'll end up dying, and then we can't say nothing nice about you.
That's the truth, man. Like, I had to apologize to someone the other day, and maybe I'll talk about it on here because I've talked about it on here before, but not this particular show. Because it's just, at the end of the day, your actions, they have ripple effects. And it's like, at the time, you're not really thinking about it or whatever, but ultimately, like you said, just in the whole grand scheme of it all, when you pass away, you want people to look back and say that was a good person. Like, that person was solid. That person, you got what you saw. Like, you wasn't no double life shit. You know what I mean? And
they weren't mean and made you go get them hot dogs.
Or at the very end of the day, maybe you can't, say something nice about them, but it's not no secrets. It's like just straight up, this is who I am, and it is what it is. And you're okay and at peace with not being everybody's favorite or whatever the case may be. Like, I have more respect for that than running around here thinking or trying to portray this person, and then when you pass on, it's supposed to be like, oh no, we can't actually say the truth. No, just because this person is passing on don't mean that we can't tell the truth. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, no, because then it negates everybody that's alive and everybody that had to deal with the shit that went on when that person was alive. And we just do ourselves a disservice when we create this delusional bubble in our brain that just because when someone passes on now, we just have to be, we should be respectful because we will all be there one day. Yeah. But there's still a level of honesty that I feel like it just like when people pass on, it's hard to be honest about them or something like that. Or even just pass on when in trouble.
Shit, even at the fucking funeral, motherfuckers jumping on the casket. You're acting out of guilt when you do all that shit. When you passing out, doing all that extra crying shit. Yeah, it's because you didn't finish the job while they was still here. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. Like, just these past few years, because I'm tired. I'm so tired of hip hop taking a hit. I'm so tired of you old niggas blaming the internet for everything. DJ Clue, I'm talking to you, nigga. I'm so tired, y'all. So, well, extra bonus. DJ Clue was being interviewed by, I think it's called Gilly TV or Gully TV. Mm-hmm. And this is an underground guy. He's talking about the Rock Marcies of the world, the West Side Guns, the Griseldas of the world. That's my type of shit. He's talking about all that underground stuff. Mm-hmm. I feel in today's time, you have to call underground independent now. Because the only point that I agree with DJ Clue is that you can't really say it's underground anymore because everybody's on the same platforms. Fine. I didn't agree with shit else. So the guy basically formed the question, like, why aren't these guys on the radio? Because for those who don't know, DJ Clue was one of the most prolific DJs of the early 2000s. He brought us Fabulous, he brought us Joe Budden, he brought us like all these guys that we know today, right? He was a tastemaker. He was a part of the rock, you know what I'm saying? He was the, tastemaker, you know what I mean? And he was a guy that used to break artists. But much like most of our elders, they became suits. They started getting that corporate check. They started getting that Clear Channel money. Started getting that iHeartRadio money.
Can't be so underground.
No. Yeah. And you can't advocate for underground like you used to, because now you are beholden to the schedules of terrestrial and internet radio, right? So he was basically hemming and hawing about why there's no underground anymore and all this type of shit. And that guy cornered him. He's like, so I forgot how he basically said it, but in a way he was just like, so what are those guys though? If they're not mainstream, then what are they? That's literally what underground is. You're not mainstream.
Right.
So even if we're all on Spotify, even if we're all on Apple Music, first of all, Spotify janky as fuck. Most of them, you have to get your money out of a share. Okay? Yeah. You have to split that up. They're paying you 0.003 cents for every fucking spin. If you don't have any backing, guess what you are? You're fucking underground, buddy. Like, that's how this works. Underground means those who do not have mainstream backing. That is how you are an underground artist, even in today's time. So that's why I said you have to stop calling it underground and start calling it independent. So then he goes the old man route and blames the fucking internet. Well, because the internet ain't no more, underground. The internet can't be, the internet's so motherfucking underground because meanwhile, you are trying to like go viral. Or maybe hope something will happen. So then maybe the majors will come to you. Or at least you can get your own organic spins and stuff like that too. When you don't need the radio, because that's where the internet does come in at. So you don't have to use the radio. But if you get on it, then cool. But I just thought the conversation in general was kind of disingenuous. And it was very much like, I get my check, bro. Like, don't put me on the spot for this shit. It's just kind of what it was given. Because there was a point he was like, it's like he started short circuiting because it's like, you full of shit, bro. Because I'm gonna leave it at this. You are DJ Clue. You also have access to the same fucking internet as all these other people. Mm-hmm. You could have been and made you a YouTube channel, my nigga. Mm-hmm. You could have been and made you a Twitch or anything where you have a platform with your good name. All this shit you attach to, you still could be a tastemaker. And if not, then find another young DJ that you willing to give the back. DJ Clue presents DJ somethings, blah, blah, blah. What's that? On the Radar type shit. Mm-hmm. On the Radar is a perfect example of how somebody who has a name could do something of that exact same ilk and put niggas on. Put them on. Get them viral. Put them on. So these are excuses. These are excuses. And again, that ties into me being upset with where hip hop is going because it's just a bunch of excuses. You have people that from the old guard just rather just tear it down or invalidate it to such a level to where the elites can do their job and just completely take it the fuck over because they done bought all y'all. So,
did you see the legs on this shit?
I did. I have been looking.
The legs on this hoe. She's a sexy bitch, boy.
Yeah, she got them what they call it, fishnets on.
I know you don't, legs. And if you don't want to say, it's okay. Mm-hmm. But do you have a number that would make you corporate?
That would make me corporate.
Like Clue?
Well, I don't think I could be corporate because I speak my mind.
Right, but if there was a number to get that filter,
you still wouldn't get it. I would like maybe pause and I would just figure out how else to say it. Uh-huh. But I mean, quite frankly, I don't really know.
3 million. 3 million when you can't talk about Kanye.
Oh no. No, because that's the thing. Like I tried. That money comes with restrictions, and I ain't with that shit. I'd much rather just thug it out.
one person that, got in trouble for their speaking their mind. Nick Cannon, you got your video taken down. Amber Rose, the one that you have with Amber Rose, and I'm glad. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that person.
I do. Let's be that
like
person.
You.
I don't.
I
used to like you.
I love you, but
that's
well. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, I've watched him since I'm fucking 10 years old.
Don't care.
And I understood what he was trying to do. At the end of the day, I feel like he was doing the clickbaity shit. Do I feel like he said he 100% agreed with Amber Rose? I don't feel like he 100% agreed with her. I feel like he was trying to use that as a way to try to open up niggas' brain. But the same thing that we talked about with, what's his name?
LaRussell.
Yes.
We ain't got time to figure out what the fuck you mean, bro.
And that's it. And that's the problem. And that's why I'm glad that you just went ahead and took it down. Because seriously, Nick, you're too smart for all this stuff. And Amber Rose has, in my opinion, caused entirely too much damage with her rhetoric. And I'm honestly waiting on her to do the flip flop like everybody else. Candace Owens and what's her name? Michelle. What's her name? Kelly. What's her name? Pam Bondi. Whoever the fuck.
All of them, girl.
Everybody has flipped.
No, not Pam Bondi.
Michelle, Megan.
No, Megan Kelly.
Megan,
yes.
Megan's flip flop. It's like people's flip flop. So I'm waiting for Amber to do the same. I don't know if she will. I feel Amber is one of those bitches that will just
she gonna go down with the shit.
Take it to the grave.
She gonna go down with the shit.
She's definitely one of those.
Yeah.
You're not one of those. You know when you've messed up. You know you have an ability to take accountability and wrong when you know you're wrong. So I'm glad that you did that, and please stop hanging out with Amber Rose.
Just stop talking to us in general, quite frankly, because I can't throw that nigga that much bail because you literally sat up there and agreed with her with so much misinformation, so much disinformation that you believed was true. Baby, when he said the Democrats used to be the Klan, I said, all right, you ain't read a book that had been published past 1945, and apparently not.
And shout out to the Jam podcast because
young men, oh God,
they give me
my God,
yes,
they
God.
give me so much hope for the future, God.
Someone is doing something right.
Somebody, mama is right out there.
Somebody, bitch. I don't know how, but it is so refreshing.
I love how quickly they figured that they're young.
Super.
They said, nah, fuck off.
Yeah,
this is a trick. Yeah, this is a trap.
We are educated. We know what's going on, and we are black as fuck.
Yes, and they still just some young dudes. So they're they're just talking regular shit.
Yes.
And I love how they talk this shit,
and they know what the fuck they're talking about.
It's like literally
with conviction.
If we were to listen to a group of boys playing 2K or some shit on the headphones, that's how they sound. Yes. But they talk about real shit.
Talking about politics. Talking about economy, talking about
black culture,
yes, all of it. And so shout out to them for just
misogyny. They stand up for the rainbow. Child, I
love them. I love them. I be telling BJ, you didn't listen to this.
Yes,
I be telling him,
please,
you didn't listen to him.
Yes,
I like where their head is.
Please,
I would like for more of that.
Yeah. Thank God. Shout out to the Jam.
Yeah, they told Nick. That ain't it, brother.
That ain't it because the thing is, they broke it down. I watched that episode. They broke it down, and that's why I can't.
They broke it the fuck down.
That's why I can't give him all that because no, you're not a person. Because if you were a smart person, you would have corrected her at every turn in that fucking car. You would have been able to debate and respectfully disagree with her and still kept that content up. The reason why you had to take that content down is because you kept G'ing everything that bitch was saying. You were doubling down on everything she was saying. So it wasn't even really Amber Rose that got shit taken down. It was you as well. And you need to, and I'm sure I guess you've taken accountability for that. Not even really, because all you did was take it down. You ain't issued no formal statements, no shit. You just took it down for the backlash. And that's also something I can't respect. You ain't come in with no statement saying, you know what, I've read up on that. I realized I was wrong. No, you still believe the shit you said in that car with that bitch. You just took it down because nobody liked it, like Lil Russ, though. Fuck out of here. Let's go.
What is this one?
This is the what paper?
Oh.
This is
ginger,
orange.
Orange. It's got little orange peels on it.
I hope I taste it.
Little
I barely
peels.
smell it.
Let's do it.
All right.
I kind of smell it. I love orange and chocolate. Let's do it.
You like citrus and chocolate?
I do. And a little lemon is my favorite. But
there it is.
you got it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got it.
No.
Oh, there it is. It's okay. Bite. Not super. Little tiny. Little teensy.
It was like Fanta when it hit with this. Like immediately, I got Fanta.
A little bit of Fanta.
Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna?
Or what's the other one?
Crush.
No.
Best.
No, what did Keenan used to do with the orange soda?
I do.
Oh, yes. I like it. All right.
That was interesting.
I got the Fanta.
That was interesting.
It's
little...
like a flat Fanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a spiked Fanta.
Yeah.
You put some rum in your Fanta.
What else we got? Oh yes, so more on Usher because Chris Brown and Usher's tour is coming out. Bitch, and I was the other thing. I'm like, God damn it! All this money that needs to be spent. Fuck! Like, fuck! It's just too much. It's like Chris and Usher. Everybody's going to that, and then bitch, I had to make a pause. I was like, now I'm about to be about to be mad because Usher gonna have cherries while Chris is somebody's flying on stage around, right? I was just like, nobody's the same.
Hey man, this still your girl show. This to hide your wife, hide your girlfriend, hide your baby mama. Yes, she ain't coming home night. They gonna sing these hoes ain't loyal about 5 times in a row.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be bad. Now,
I feel like this is like honestly one of the tours of the year. Like this,
it is, but it's so like this is just me talking now. I don't know. Now, when I first heard about it, yes, I was excited, but I'm just kind of like,
well, see, first of all, it's only like 6 shows.
Oh,
yes.
They might as well do a
That's
residency or some shit.
It's literally like 7 or 8 shows. It's not a lot. Like they're not doing this.
They're not touring.
Thing. No, it's like
are you coming?
It's in like Miami, New
the
York.
big ones.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just, like, because I take up for Christopher. I say, Chris Brown hate only lives on the internet. But quite personally, I'm not the biggest Chris Brown listener. Musically, I really checked out on him probably. What was after? Probably want to say like the no bullshit era or the Deuces era, right? That's the last time I really like.
Sorry, that was my song. That was a jam.
That's probably like the last time I was like really like invested in him musically. But it's just everything he comes out with is just kind of like. Now I do love New Flame. I want to see them perform that. I do love that song. It's just he really don't do it for me like that. You know what I'm saying? Now Usher would do more of the heavy lifting for me. I'm sure I would still have a good time because I do notice
both of them. Right.
But it's nothing that I'm breaking my neck to spend no money on.
Right. But you understand.
I get. I'm not. Listen, I'm not here to take away from your young black fun. Y'all go out there. Y'all support them niggas. You support them. Apologists. You support them. Colorists. You support them. Domestic abuse. You go right on out there. I'm just but I guess to go back to the whole hip hop thing, right? Mm-hmm. It's just that you gotta make a decision. It's so hard to be a fan of anybody. It's so hard to champion anybody just because like all these people.
I don't think so. It's just because niggas don't want to just say this person sucks and they're great. Just say that. What is wrong with that?
But it's like even the people that want to say they're great, they can't. It's like either side can't say the other thing. That'd be the whole problem. Yeah. You see, I want to praise you or I want to tear you down. Yeah. And it's like I'm in the middle. Like I don't have to. You can see both. I refuse to spend money on you. Like that. That is how I will not support you. Mm-hmm. But I'm also not out here trying to make it my business to tear you on the internet and tell people that they're bad for listening to you and all this kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like you just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Usher has more shit for me to see personally than Christopher does. And quite frankly, the concert footage that I've seen from both of these guys, Chris's dancers do a lot of the heavy lifting. They sure do. Chris, I'm paying to see his background dancers. I'm not even really paying to see him.
He be singing now. He do. I be listening. He be singing.
Is Mike on?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's what you said. You've seen him more recently than I have, so I'll take your word for it. But even with that said, drinking and drugging is not your friend, and it does show after a while.
Sounds good.
So just but you guys go out there, y'all have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Give them money that they frankly don't need, but go out there and do it. Go out there, y'all go out there, y'all give them your best. Okay.
These look like crack rocks.
But I will say that promo video on the motorcycles. Bitch, that's what got me excited. I ain't gonna lie. And then I had to remind myself, baby, show me like them like that. But that's why, like, for those of you who do like them like that, I can clearly see how y'all geeked up for that.
These are not crack rocks, but they look like them.
Yeah, could we not say? Let's not say crack rocks.
Little moon rocks, or I don't know.
We like a moon rock, but not crack.
Yeah, it look like moon rock. I like that one.
You ready to cut?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else to talk about?
Only Trump. We really don't have to talk about Trump.
It's just, we weren't gonna talk about him anyway, but it was just kind of like all of his sycophants are starting to turn on him. Yeah. And quite frankly, that's that type of shit I like to see.
Even his friends' wives.
Megyn Kelly, Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn.
Oh, no.
What's her name? What's her name? Candace. Yeah, everybody turned their back.
Well, I wouldn't even before we even get into that. There is a video that we have that, where is it? Is it here? No. Where is it? Here it is. Okay.
Oh!
We do have one video.
Oh, yeah. Because America is full of shit. I hope he don't go to prison.
No.
He may, though.
Here it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, he's definitely going to prison.
Damn.
By the suspect appears to show that it was fast enough to live. Chilling video posted online by the suspect appears to show the moment a massive warehouse fire was deliberately set. All you had to do was pass enough to live. Investigators say the man behind the camera is 29-year-old Shamel Abdul Kareem.
He was believed to be an employee of Kimberly-Clark. However, it is confirmed that he is an employee of NFI Industries, the third-party distributor of Kimberly-Clark.
Officials say he had posted grievances online before igniting the Ontario, California warehouse on fire early Tuesday morning.
At least pay us enough not to do this.
The video appears to show Abdul Kareem walking through aisles stacked with paper goods, lighting pallet after pallet on fire.
There goes your inventory.
Moments later, flames erupt, fueled by thousands of highly flammable products, toilet paper and paper towels, turning the nearly 1.2 million square foot facility into a tinderbox.
Bro, I could literally feel the heat.
More than 175 firefighters responded to the blaze, which consumed the equivalent of 11 city blocks. They battled the fire for more than 12 hours, but were unable to stop the flames from incinerating the $150 million property. And more than 20 people were in.
Somebody said, bitch, all I heard was y'all had enough money to pay them niggas.
And there it is. And boom goes the dynamite, goddamn. Because that is the whole reason this bitch burnt up in the first place. And then to find out that he wasn't even working for them directly. This is the third party. So you motherfuckers is outsourcing work and the outsource is not even paying these motherfuckers. You mean to tell me it wasn't enough motherfuckers to hire directly for this job? That's what you get. Like we said about Gucci Mane and Pooch. Like, that's what you get when you try to squeeze people. When you try to just squeeze these people for every last minute, second, breath of life that they have to get your bottom line. Now he's going to prison. He going for a long time. He's going to prison, but I guarantee you, he go to prison with his family. I mean, it's kind of like Luigi.
It's like it is with
It's like Luigi, baby.
He knew.
I'm fine.
He knew. He had come up. He was like, look, bitch, I'm gonna have a place to stay. I'm gonna have some food to eat. Cause bitch, at this point, I can't even survive.
3 hots in the cot. I might as well go to jail.
Fuck it.
Shit, the prison is a lot more
simpler.
Yeah,
at this point.
Like, I know where I'm at.
Evergy and Kansas Gas and Comcast and fucking T-Mobile, bitch, no!
And you live better in prison sometimes anyway.
Okay,
like,
bitches, they having
Xboxes
and
bitch, cell phones and the computers and shit. You get your degree, set yourself free.
Niggas having a drink in the fuck.
They drink toilet water, but still, they
somebody smuggling.
Okay, some up the butt. You can just listen. But I
your name being Abdul is crazy though. I want to just say that. Wow.
Like a very
during this time,
a very
wow.
A very middle
sir. Now I don't know why
I hope,
you chose today.
I hope they don't deport you.
This shit. I don't know why.
They might reason if you're an American, they're like, no, you just gotta get the fuck out of here. Like,
right.
But yeah, much like the person said, that lets me know you had enough money to pay these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You truly did.
Yeah.
And you deserve it. You deserve it. All y'all gonna do is make a claim.
Exactly.
Get you some insurance.
Exactly.
And y'all gonna, now I will say, I'm glad everybody did get out of there safely because that was my issue. Somebody could have fucking died. Yeah. I get that we say fuck the system and we
don't need all that.
But
we don't need no
innocent people dying off of grievances. Now maybe.
I mean, sometimes people do have to die, but yes.
Well, I'm gonna throw some bell. Maybe he was an ethical, person and said, "Hey,
everybody get the fuck out.
Don't be here in the next 20 minutes." And I mean that shit.
Look, okay. Look, now if you did that, I really ain't got no fucking qualms.
Now
with
listen,
you, my
bitch,
nigga.
I really would have run around like, hey,
listen.
Hey,
boy said,
stand by security. If they ask you what's happening, just be like,
shit's finna go down.
I think so.
I wouldn't stay.
No.
I would be up out of there so fast, and no, I don't know that.
No, shit, no. But yeah, now if you went around, tapping things on the shoulder, like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it looked empty. It didn't look like niggas was just.
It looked like a good 2 a.m. shit.
Right.
Maybe 4 of y'all there.
And quite honestly, that probably helped him because it's kind of like, how is absolutely nobody in this 18,000 square foot? I'm talking about
blocks.
Down the hall, right?
11 city blocks.
You don't see a soul, bitch. You don't see nobody going around in the fucking forklift. You don't see nobody running around trying to get a third.
Bitch, it look like COVID in here. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker.
Ain't nobody been to work. So I'm gonna believe that he was very forthcoming with his friends.
Like, hey, get
and
the
they was
fuck
kind of like,
on.
actually, we're gonna help you do
Yeah.
this because fuck this. Because what he said, you should have paid us to live. I'm gonna be the fall guy. You know what I'm saying? But us.
Because why the fuck is gas already $3.59?
Nigga.
It's going up every day.
I really don't like complaining about groceries, but honestly, bitch, a head of lettuce.
No, we gotta complain now.
A head of lettuce used to be 87 cents. It is $3.
Iceberg
For a head of lettuce.
Iceberg. The weakest of them all.
$2.99. What? Right. Okay, bitch, this little round thing of
this ain't even baby bib. This ain't even butter. This ain't even romaine.
I can't imagine what them Scott toilet paper rolls cost. Because quite frankly, 6 toilet papers is like
Six
$12
toilet papers.
fucking dollars. Okay.
Well, if you go to the DG, you get you one for $5.95. You get you a 12 pack,
And,
it's like
and
a
it's
double
the
roll.
good.
It's
the
$2.
good.
You
Okay,
used it?
all right. It did. What was it?
You used it,
all
shit.
right.
Okay.
How much was it?
$5.95. Okay.
For Scott?
Well,
Or
no.
just- okay.
Well, for the DG brand.
Okay, cool.
But listen,
But I'm just saying,
just
Scott.
wipe your ass, bro. Yeah.
Some people need.
I hate to say that, like, we got to cut
Some
down
people
on our quality
some
for
people
things.
need that.
Because I ain't gonna lie, they put some Charmin in the work bathroom. I was like,
It was like we
living.
Mhm.
This is living.
Yeah.
This is what rich
Yeah.
people use.
Oh, okay. Come on, niggas that
Like,
came out.
this is-
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like because it was quilted. You know what I'm saying? The
The Charmin is the good one. That's the fact.
it was
That's
a good one. But even at DG for like $7 something, you get you a 12 pack of
Okay.
Charmin. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play the game. Download your apps. Whatever store that you frequent, download your
Don't set
motherfucking
nothing on
apps.
fire. I mean,
Well, I'm talking outside of that, just for me and you regular degulars. Download the apps. If you know you go to Dollar General, you know you go to Family Dollar, you know you go to Walmart, you know you go to all these stores. Every store got a fucking app. Get you an app so you get you some motherfucking coupons. It's really real out here.
I'm actually kind of not mad that he said something right, because at this point, that's really what people have to do to get attention. And it's unfortunate because, like, who the fuck got time for that? To go to jail and be dealing with that shit, whatever. But it's like, somebody got to do something.
Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it.
Hey, like I said, like Luigi, we were all thinking it, but Luigi said, you know what?
Fuck it.
Today's the day. And he's probably going to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Free
we
Luigi,
are
man.
definitely at a point where we got to eat
Somebody
the
gotta do
rich.
something.
We got to pick they fucking bones and pockets super clean because, like I say, they only understand money and violence. And if you ain't gonna kill these motherfuckers, you need to put them in the poorhouse. And that's that
So
on
we
that.
can all be in the poorhouse.
Okay, because
And nobody got toilet paper.
At least we'll be equal, and then the right people will be rich after that.
Clip that. Let's do it.
Don't worry about this.
Last chocolate. Hello, lemon. What's your name?
Earl Grey.
Mm.
This is the tea one.
Mm.
So what's the tea?
It's so good. I couldn't even tell you. Lemon.
I do get that.
Lemon.
I do get that.
A little lavender.
Because I was like, I can't figure out that other one. That was a piece of candy on top. We set that motherfucker off.
Yeah, because it's not super crunchy. It's chewy. It melts.
It was like a jelly bean texture.
But it had the crystals, so it was like just a tiny bit of grain. Let's rate, and then we can talk about our quirks and content, or at least mine.
Okay, so how do you feel about? Let's go with Earl Grey because we just had it.
That was great. That's number 2 for me.
Turkish coffee. How'd you feel about that?
That one I think was number 1.
How'd you feel about orange?
That's number. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Number 5.
How do you feel about raspberry cardamom
Number 2.
and vanilla?
Number. Oh, I feel like that one's the last one. Number 5. So I'm gonna switch the other one with that because the vanilla was back.
Yeah, it's just regular day.
Yeah. How about you?
I enjoyed Turkish coffee 1. I enjoyed orange 2. I enjoyed Earl Grey 3. Raspberry cardamom 4 and vanilla 5.
Yes. Charger right there.
This one?
That one, yes. Thank you. That was good.
Yeah.
So on my quirks and content, I've been watching Netflix. Housewives is on. I just want to say really quickly about that. Portia and Shamia, y'all really irritate me. Like, I know that y'all are actually friends in real life. I know that we're trying to sell a story. That's really what Real Housewives is giving of Atlanta. Really, all of y'all. Nothing is authentic at this point.
Was it?
No, but it was like some of this stuff. It still felt a little real. And now it's just giving production.
Like even Candy's like divorce ain't given like for
Well,
real.
Candy's not on there anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
shows what I know. You know, I don't watch shit. So,
Yeah,
okay.
Candy's not on there anymore. And, you know, I'm glad because Candy, at this point, she's got too much going on.
She really do. And, you know, quite frankly, they just gonna be open her business any motherfucking way.
Yes.
So, you know, let's just keep it cute.
But Portia's just giving like, she is like the Real Housewife. Like, I don't want to say slow, but you know how when like you're a housewife, it's kind of like you just handle the tasks of the house and I'll handle the bills and don't worry about it.
So it's like she's a Real Housewife.
Like that's what she gives me. Like that's her like she genuinely doesn't want to think about shit. She just wants to be your pleasure piece. Make sure you come home to a nice cooked meal and because that's what she said, and then when I want to cook his meals. Do you remember when she said that?
You know how to watch that.
Okay, well this was a year.
But that is funny though. I heard her
cook his meals. That's what
I
she
heard
said
her
about
say
Corday. And so she still gives me that. Like she still gives me that. She was like, I feel she's.
Oh, that's what she first hit to see. Talking about Corday.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. I want to cook his meals.
Okay.
I remember watching. I was like, that did not age well at all. But she gives me like traditional Southern, wannabe Southern white type shit. And she's grown out of that in a way. Okay. But I think in her mind, she's still like, that's her fantasy, right? And so her and Shamia are on the show and like they're doing this fake that they're not friends anymore, but they're still hanging out with the same people. And then Kelly is all up Shamia's ass because nobody really knows who Kelly is. And it just, her and Shamia's relationship, it just looks so fake. And like, she's just using Shamia. Like the moment that Shamia is really not fucking with Kelly no more, she's going to be right back in court. She's going to be in Portia's face. And I just really don't want to see that. Yes. I just really want to get back to Portia and Shamia being cool again, because that's really what I feel like they really are genuinely cool. They just trying to do this for ratings because all the Housewives show are kind of going through it right now.
I mean, we hitting a recession. They can't act as rich as they like to anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like niggas is panicking, especially Atlanta. I feel like niggas is panicking. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep up with the Joneses, because even the white ones, you know, they come from long money, but a lot of their long money is tied up into things that's probably about to get fucked up right now. So everybody is a little on edge, you know, saying to be, you know, rich and unbothered. Yeah. You know, it's getting harder to be rich and unbothered. Now you a little less rich and a little bit more bothered. Okay, so it's what's happening to a lot of you, quite frankly. I'm sorry. Okay. Now there is, I guess I can call it a quirk in content because I still ain't watched it, but apparently Tyler the Creator and Jill Scott had like I did interview. See that. They interviewed each other on the couch or something.
Did you watch it?
I haven't. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you want to?
I need to watch it because
it looks interesting.
It do, and I just kind of
I love Jill so much.
I do too, and I want y'all to understand what I mean by this. I love them both. Yeah, I love her and Tyler. Well, I have come to love Tyler. I would say, right? But I could just tell from these clips.
Yeah, that they're on bullshit. They're on some bullshit. They're high. Yes, most definitely.
Because when they say yes,
sing my soul into my
girl,
bring my life into my
when I
life.
tell you this is the main reison why I don't want to watch it. It's the main reason why I really don't want to watch it because I'm just listening to these two hippie dipping high ass
making their money,
just abstract art making ass things. I
don't know if we're talking or if we're reciting a poem. Like,
I don't want to feel like I'm watching a living art exhibit. Like I'm watching these niggas make a piece. Like I'm just conversation on the couch, canvas. Like I don't want to see this shit. You got that big ass hat on and new glasses. This is gonna be so obnoxiously bohemian.
You need to be high and watching it.
I honestly don't think me being high gonna help, because I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's gonna be good though.
I'd laugh more than I'd say that's good.
I think Jill wants that.
Jill is a crazy motherfucker. Like she wants a lot of things. I adore Jill. Now that's who I'll go spend my money on. I'll watch her perform fellatio on a microphone any day. Sure will. She looks like she give like real good hugs. Too. Good bosom hugs.
I also want to say, Lamar Odom, shame on you. Shame on you. You making us look so fucking bad.
Who's us?
Black folk.
No, he not.
Yes, he is.
No, he making himself look bad. No.
Yes, that too. But it's just like him coming out and basically, after we have watched a documentary of this bitch Chloe, like teaching you how to talk damn near, like helping you remember your fucking kids' names and shit. And then you get your black ass on Good Morning America talking about, no, God help me. Nigga. Like, okay. Like, you look like a straight up fucking like, just married her for power and money. Like, okay. You just don't give a fuck. And it's like, okay. There's some level of like, I appreciate him not giving a fuck. That's just like, okay, you know what I mean?
Such a nasty way to not give a fuck.
Yes, and it just does not
so
make us
nasty.
look good at all.
And like, you couldn't offer that lady one kind, because I didn't watch
one
the thing.
piece of a thank you.
I saw a really good like hour plus kind of like wrap up synopsis about it, and they were talking about even in the fucking in the interviewing him like. They were
trying to make
so
there's not one thing that you can be grateful for.
Like,
not really. No, God helped me.
And I think he said in the thing like she wiped my ass or something like that. That was just like, that's it. That you this woman that you chased and you integrated into her family and sucked up her fucking TV time. To not even mention that she was at least a decent wife to you, nigga. Jesus. You married that girl after what, 30 days, right. 2 weeks, or whatever the fucking you couldn't be bothered to say. I appreciate how Chloe came and got me out the whole house. I
appreciate you not taking me off the fucking deathbed. There's just one fucking
I appreciate you for, but you know what? You know what? And that same thing that I watched, they made a very interesting statement. Sometimes people just want to die. Sometimes people, especially when you come like the that he come from, right? How his father was a drug abuser, and his mom died at an early age, and having to eat trauma upon trauma upon trauma, right? And it just numbs you. It just dulls you inside. Yeah. And then you think, well, maybe if I take enough drugs, if I do, like, eventually I'll just fucking die. And then like, it'll just be over, you know?
Or like that nigga that set the sky on fire. Sometimes you just give the fuck up. Sometimes you're just like, fuck it.
I think they call that going into the void.
I have nothing else to give.
Yeah. I think they call that going into the void where you know you're doing something. Yeah. That is purposely, purpose. Like, it's kind of like, remember when we was on the boat? And like all that water, and I said, "What if I just jump off the?" Yeah. That's what that means. Like, I'm gonna do some shit that I know is gonna kill me, but fuck it, I'm just gonna.
Life is already a lot, but you know.
But that was the thing that really. So now the fuck that that on him. He don't like no other nigga but him. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with the black community.
No, it doesn't. I'm just saying he makes sense because it's just like you went and you married that white girl in 30 days, and she was just all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and shit, and then you just go and take her home.
That's because Chloe has low self-esteem. Well, because she was not the pretty Kardashian and shit like that. You know, it just kind of was giving, oh, this man is into me. He's I'll show my sisters I can get one too. And I think that's why she went through hell and high water for the things. Because
girl, you did not have to take up for him. You could have put that boy right on the street.
She did not.
And nobody, honestly, I ain't gonna say we wouldn't have faulted you, but I mean, damn near after not being able to walk again and then going to smoke crack again, bitch, I don't feel like you owed us anything.
That's like Offset. You got shot over gambling debt, and then you go back to the casino.
And like the very same one, too.
I feel like he has the same type of death wish that the person was talking about with Lamar. Like, this is a person that's just like, well, fuck it, my life is shit anyway. So I'm just gonna go out, you know, and you don't have to. Just because the shit's going bad don't mean you gotta add more to it so it can get worse. So it'll justify you getting the fuck up out of here. Like,
victim. fucking mentality.
It's really nasty. That's nasty work, as the kids say. Nasty work. Nasty work.
Do you have a final sip?
I think I pretty much already kind of alluded to it with the hip hop thing. Don't allow people to change the rules. Just don't. I said last time about how losers always want to change. So now we got losers want to change the rules, abusers want to change the rules, predators want to change the rules, apologists want to change the rules, all because they want to feel a comfort against somebody else's discomfort. And I just can't stand for that shit. Like, it's just, and not even just on the hip hop shit, just in general. Look at our, like we're talking about Trump, look at our country, look at our society, look at our culture, look at all these things. Like we just said about these two chuckle fucks. You don't have to keep going down the negativity because you feel like there's nothing else. Nothing else. There's nothing left. There's always time for you. They always hiring at the post office. What the fuck are we talking about? It's never over for you until you are dead. That's what it's the fuck over. You have all the time. God has given you all this time, all this opportunity, all this grace, this money, this fame, this access. Now, whether you believe the our God gave it to him or the devil God, whichever one. However, you are given the things to do the best that you can with. And just to get to a state where either you are so mentally checked out that you don't care no more, or in a case of Pooh Shiesty or whomever, you just don't think shit gonna catch up with you. You think you just a devil. Because when I say that nigga was moving like a gingerbread, bitch, he was moving like the motherfucking gingerbread man. That nigga was on live talking to his PO, talking about, I am at home. Refresh it. Refresh. You just have no problem lying. Like none. You just a bald face, habitual. Like that shit blows my mind. So you are worthy. You have time. You are precious. You deserve life. You deserve things. Just because things happen to you, that don't mean that's the end of this shit. But you can make it the end if you don't get a hold of that shit. There you go.
I just want to add on to that very same sentiment that for my final sip, as the Countess has reiterated, that things can change in a day, in a moment.
You might find out about some shit, and you gotta make a last minute decision, nigga. But that last minute decision could change your life,
whole life. And honestly, all these decisions that we make every day change our life slowly but surely, you know? And so it could just be that one day that you really just feel like giving the fuck up and you decide, you know what? No, I'm going to just keep doing this shit for another day and whatever, boom, then something happened. And so I just want to encourage everybody that don't crash out. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump, you know what I'm saying, out the window. Yeah. Just take what's happening, try to center yourself, and then try to make the most sound decision that you possibly can in the moment. And if that is just taking a breath and just stopping for a second, not doing anything, not saying anything, not whatever, do that, right? But let's not just give the fuck up. Let's not just go into the void. Let's not just jump off the side of the cruise ship. Let's calm the fuck down, you know, plan, right, take a breath, release it, release all the anxiety, release, you know, yes, things are expensive and there's a lot going on all the fucking time, every time you turn on the fucking TV or the phone or whatever, but just try to remain calm, remain centered, and remember that what you're doing is important and you are doing the right things. Yes. You're not being a piece of shit of a person.
If you're doing it with integrity.
If you're doing it, everything's with integrity, and just continue and don't give up. Just don't give up. That's really the message today is don't give up. You never know what will happen.
That's right.
So cheers. Don't set shit on fire unless you have a plan.
And make sure you tell everybody before you set shit on fire to get the fuck out the building. Now, I do want to answer this question. Thank you, GZDR4F. So I like this question. It says, when you go on a dinner date, have you ever let your date order the food and pour the wine? Do you still allow this, or would you be afraid in these current times someone may slip something in?
That's a good question. You want to go first, me?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I think I can wrap it up. I have no problem with it because I teach the goddess here. When I go out to eat with you, you better not order the same thing that I order. Call that only child pettiness or whatever.
Do it.
In my mind, I rationalize that as you do it for yourself. And I want a person that is just as adventurous as I am, just as, widely as accepting as when it comes to food and stuff like that. Somebody who's just willing to just take it on the chin, like, you know what, this sounds good. I want a person that meet me at my taste level.
Curious.
There you go, right? If you're just ordering what I order and that's gonna annoy me. So that's step one. Yes, I would allow that because I want you to do that. The second part of that is I wouldn't have to worry about that because you buying a whole bottle and they gonna open it up at the table, and I'm gonna see you pour it. So ain't gonna be none of that.
We ain't at the club.
We ain't at the house.
You ain't going off to the bar and then coming to me with nothing.
No, we had a date, and the maitre d' is gonna bring. You're gonna say, "Can you bring me that 1984?"
He's gonna show you the bottle.
Okay.
He's gonna open it in front of you. He's gonna pour it for you. You don't even gonna touch it, baby.
Okay. Or if you really love me, you're going to get us a private chef if you really love me. Because that's the only way that you're going to get to pour it yourself.
That's different.
Okay?
Same. Very much same. Ordering for me, I'm not there yet. I need to order my own food.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. Now, I might order for you. I might take control of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And especially my wine. Unless you know what the fuck you doing. If you know what the fuck you doing, and maybe you know that it's breakfast time and she like her mimosas with a little bit of grapefruit or whatever, fuck, then cool. You know what I'm saying? My man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she gonna take a little sparkling, whatever. But outside of that, he gonna be like, girl, you order the fuck you want, girl.
I feel like this would come up if, like, this is a place that maybe I didn't know, or maybe one of your favorite places that you try to introduce me to. And then, like, I don't know what's going on. So you know what is best on the menu. And then maybe if you was listening to me, they get you some coochie points. You was listening to shit I was saying, and they're like, oh my gosh, she was like, that makes the food. That makes the food even better. Like, how you know I like stuffed mushrooms? Oh my gosh, you want something to listen to me? Or you paid attention with the 54th Street girl. You know what I like this? You know what I'm saying? So
scallops. And
it's all, if you're going to do this, it is all about paying attention. I would not recommend this just for no first date.
Yeah, off the top.
This is, this is like anniversary shit. You know what I'm saying? Or we've been dating for a few months.
Yes.
Type of shit.
Me say a few times, like, if you like, I've heard Chardonnay a couple times. Chardonnay. Okay.
She liked Chardonnay.
Yes.
But like, you listen to me, she like her Chardonnay buttery.
Right.
Don't give me no steel. You what's your best barreled Chardonnay?
Because it really ain't nothing like a nigga ordering something for you that nobody asked for. Because that really is a turn off. Quite honestly, that
lets me know that this is more tied to your ego than you actually make sure I'm having a good time. Because you want me to eat. No. But great question.
I love that question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, GZDR4CB. We appreciate that.
I hope you're still in the room. I hope you heard your answer.
Yes. If not, go back and check out the episode. It will be up until tomorrow night. I do have a little church announcement.
Yes. Hear ye.
The Patreon is officially active.
Hey!
It is officially active.
Hey!
So if anybody would like to contribute to the growth and the production value of the show, we really appreciate it. Please join the Patreon. You get a bunch of cool things depending on which tier you decide to join. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like that's everything.
That is everything.
We will be back on Tuesday for our Just a Sip. Make sure you check out those clips from last week. They are up officially.
Yes.
And other than that, my name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I am Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines and Chocolates.
See you all Tuesday. Bye.